Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Jen Merkel. I am a transformational life coach and certified hypnosis practitioner. And today I'm here giving a card reading for the full moon in Aquarius. Now this Aquarius full moon is taking place on July 23rd of 2021. But if you're coming here at a different day or time or even a different year, know that these messages are still applicable for you. The universe brought you here for a reason. I am a light worker, which means I've dedicated my life to bringing more loving light energy into the world. So check out my website, jenmerkelhypnosis.com. I use hypnosis to help people make the real transformational changes in their lives that they want to make. So whether you are looking to improve your spiritual gifts, or if you're looking to reduce the stress in your life or deal with the stressors in your life, or maybe just find a little bit more self-confidence, whatever it happens to be, you can schedule a free, no obligation consultation right there on the website. And while you're there, don't forget to sign up for my wellness newsletter. Also, check out the podcast that I co-host with April Darley. It's called Spiritual Basics Podcast, and you can find it on your favorite listening platform. We talk about all kinds of things like card readings and astrology, moon phases, spirituality, spiritual gifts, all kinds of things like that. So go ahead and check it out. All right, let's get on with the reading. Today I am using the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck by Colette Baron-Reid. And I've already, in order to save some time, I've already pulled the cards. And the first card we have is Ears Wide Open. Now, if you look at this cute little animal in this picture, he's got really big ears and he can hear all kinds of things going on around him, and he's really in tune to that. So the message I'm getting for this card is a reminder to use all of our senses. You know, as humans, we rely on our eyes so much because they are things that we use all the time, right? You're looking and you're seeing things all the time. Don't forget, you have other senses that can also help you bring messages in. I think the reason this card is showing up here is also because Spirit and your spirit team, they are going to be reaching out to us more clairaudiently. So be in tune, listen for things that might start coming up. The way to really tune in to your hearing when you're not used to always doing it is to try and quiet the things around you. So maybe if you're used to having the TV on all the time or having background music on, turn it off for a little while and see what kinds of things you can pick up, because that could be kind of overshadowing the messages that are coming through for you. I'll tell you something too. I have been riding my bike a lot more lately, and when I go for a bike ride, I don't like to have music playing in my ears. I don't wear headphones or earbuds because I like to hear the sounds around me. When I go on my bike ride, it's not just for exercise or burning calories, even though that's kind of nice. The purpose of my bike ride is to get out in nature and enjoy the air, enjoy the sunshine. But when I'm out there, I make a special point to listen for the birds. Listen for the leaves rustling in the wind. What else can I hear? There's so many different things that we might be able to hear that we're missing out on if we tune out using other sounds. So again, try and get rid of those distractions that you might normally have so that you can pick up on something that you might have missed otherwise. Something really special is going to come along for you. So our next card is Spirit of Gratitude in reverse. This is Spirit telling us that we need to step up our gratitude game. That it's not that we aren't grateful for things, but we need to be more mindful of being grateful. And the advice I have for anyone who really wants to step up their game when it comes to gratitude is two things. Well, one is for me, before I go to bed each night, and sometimes when I get up, before I get up in the morning, I like to list 5 things that I'm grateful for that I've had that day. And this is not too difficult, really, when you think about it. Just naming 5 things that you're grateful for, it's pretty easy. But I like to take it a step further, and this is what I mean by stepping up your game. Instead of just saying, like, for example, I might wake up in the morning and, just show gratitude for my bed. But I don't just move on to the next thing. I say, I'm grateful for my bed because it gave me a really restful night's sleep. I'm grateful for my car because it gets me where I want to go. And if you know anything about the law of attraction, then you probably know that showing gratitude is the way to keep getting the things that you want to attract in your life. So if you have a junky car and you really hate it, instead of thinking about it that way, try to turn around your thinking and think about why you're grateful for your car. Maybe that's because it takes you to see your grandkids, or it takes you to your job that pays the bills. I mean, there could be many reasons why. So when you show gratitude for your car, you'd be so surprised at how quickly the universe will manifest a new and better car for you. It really works wonders, and I invite you to try that. But regardless, even if you don't try these tips that I just gave, just know that the universe is coming in here to say, hey, you know, it's time to kind of step it up with gratitude, and you're only going to benefit from that. All right, now our third card is shining through in reverse. Now, this is really interesting coming in here because in this case, I think the reverse card means that we have a block. Something is blocking us from shining through, and we need to really remove that block. So this is an Aquarius full moon. In that Aquarius spirit, it's about showing your true self, being you, unapologetically you, being your true, crazy, weird self. Let me tell you a quick little story about me here and how this relates. So it wasn't until about 4 or 5 years ago that I really felt like I could be my own true self and be authentically me. And I think it's because, in part anyway, that I have a Libra moon. That's my moon sign. And with Libras, a lot of the time, they have this, they want to be liked, and they want to kind of, it's almost like a chameleon. So they will change how they appear or just change how they come across based on what they think whoever they're interacting with wants them to be. So if you are doing that, if you are doing something, you know, being somebody that you're really not because you're afraid your partner won't love you, or because you're afraid that your family won't accept you, or that your friends won't be friends with you anymore, this card is really saying, take a look at yourself and make sure that you're being authentic. Because until you do that, you are going to be unhappy. And those people, you're doing them a disservice because they're not really getting to know who the true you is, correct? So I came to this realization actually when I was listening to the radio one day, and this song by Ziggy Marley came on. It's called True to Myself, or Got to Be True to Myself. And if you know the song, then you know that's what the lyrics are about is, you know what, I'm going to be me, and hopefully you like it, but if you don't, sorry. That's a very Aquarius song, and I should have looked up. I don't know if Ziggy Marley is an Aquarius or not. I'll have to take a look. Anyway, so that became my theme song, and it still is. So once I was able to do that, I really found that I like myself more. And this is actually where the fourth card comes in. And this is Great Big Love. And it's in reverse. And so this card is actually kind of saying, hey, once you can feel comfortable being your true self, then you're going to get to that big love. And the big love is self-love and self-acceptance. Since I had that breakthrough moment, I really did start being who I am, unapologetically me. But also, I knew that what's most important isn't whether my partner or my friends or my family or my coworkers liked me or accepted me. What's most important is that I liked and accepted myself. And by living as authentic as I do, I really learned to love and accept myself. And that's what this great big love is all about. So if you've been wanting to change your hair color, blue, pink, whatever, or if you have some new clothes you wanted to try that are bold and flashy and a little bit different, or maybe you just wanted to go and dance under the full moonlight because it's an Aquarius moon, whatever it happens to be, you go ahead and do that. You be you. I'd love to hear in the comments what you're going to do to be your authentic self. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Enjoy that luscious Aquarius full moon.